Again, F.A. Yeah, about number with the check set. Blue flag, red beam, they wanna kill me dead. Took the rocks up out my pocket, placed it by my head. Love my niggas like a blessing, everyone that bled. I just took the 10 piece, made it out the bed. Blue flag, red beam, they wanna kill me dead. Took the rocks up out my pocket, placed it by my head. Love my niggas like a blessing, everyone that bled. I just took the 10 piece, made it out the bed. Stepping dirty through the city, Man, what's the good old big deal? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to bring you another one like the other one. So I'm pretty sure, man, y'all been seeing it's been going crazy, man, on YouTube. Too Gangster for YouTube seemed like he was the first one with the news. He was the first one to post it. I don't know if he got a direct line to Skip Townsend. That's what it seemed like, because you know he's getting this information and he's dropping this information like wildfire, and it's spreading like a wildfire. So this segment of Hot Topics is pertaining to 4extras. So y'all know he in that county jail, you feel me? Every segment 4extras had, you know, he up there, he's giving you his county jail account, 10 fades, however many, he's going in there, he's initiating the fades. That's just how I go. It's off the back. He ain't playing no games, and it just seemed like it was gonna forever be like that. And you know, you can go to blogs a week ago, 2 weeks ago, right before he went to jail, he was putting it down just like that in that manner, you know, like he ain't giving no passes, he tripping, you know what I'm saying, he on his shit. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this footage, you know what I'm saying, and or audio from 2 Gangster from YouTube, and you already know, man, it's the halfway and the half effect, man. We gonna commentate.
Say this. Salute to Skip for all the hard work he has done. He plays a key role in keeping the youth from joining gangs. Recently, he gave a job to Sportyface and 4extras. It's hard for any felon to get a job right now, so this job put money in their pockets. This job is helping them to feed their family. This job is also helping them to make a difference in their community. This job was helping them to stay out of trouble. So salute to Skip for giving them an opportunity. By now, everybody should know that both of these men are locked up. Both of them are family members. Now, the word on the streets is they are both in LA County Jail right now. They're on the 2000 floor. Both of them got arrested for parole violation. 4extras got court next week. Now, depending on how that goes, he will either get released or get sentenced to more years. Sportyface will definitely be getting out soon. He will most likely get out before Thanksgiving. Now, the word on the streets is 4extras is turning down all fades in LA County Jail. But I say that in a nice way. He definitely ain't scared to run that fade. But according to Skip, he is just trying to come home. Skip said that my boy is a changed man now. 4extras has been locked up for like a week now, and he haven't even engaged in one fight yet. Some might call it a miracle. Some might even call it a blessing. They said 2 enemies came into his dorm, and instead of fighting them, 4extras hugged them and read some of his favorite Bible verses to them. My boy is officially a changed man. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He's a man of God now. I guess hanging out with Skip kind of rubbed off on him.
So listen, I'm gonna be real quick. Just hung up the phone with 4extras. He in the 2000 flow. I said, man, you been in there doing what you normally do? And he said, hell nah, he trying to come home. Y'all say he ain't a peacemaker? Yeah, I ain't gonna say y'all hating, y'all just don't know, but I watched this change. I done seen the change in the dude, man. And you know, he go to court next week and we gonna see what we can do, get him up out of there. He is changed. He ain't had no fights from Wednesday to Saturday. When have you ever heard that? His cousin should be home probably before Thanksgiving. These dudes is peacemakers, man. Trust me when I tell you that. It take one to know one. And I see the change in them.
Skip just got off the phone with 4extra. As you can see, he haven't fought anybody yet. No more knocking people out in the showers. Now the word on the streets is all the non-affiliates love him now. They used to be terrified of my boy because whether you bang or not, he used to tell them to take their ass to the back. He used to force them to run 5 fades, but now he embraces all the non-affiliates. He tells them to never join a gang. 4extra has given a vow to defend all the non-affiliates. He no longer lets them get bullied anymore. So if you're a non-affiliate, go to 4extra's dorm because he will.
Hey, so look, man, I know when a lot of y'all seen this, man, this had to be funny, man. Like, and I don't know if it's because it's too gangster for YouTube voice, you know what I'm saying, and you know the little jabs he throwing in and shooting, but you know, change is admittable for everybody. So it ain't that I didn't think that 4extras could change. You know what I'm saying? I used to be like, man, you know, my boy, you feel me? He up there on his extras, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And like when he had them extras like that, you know, I know it probably put doubt in a lot of people's mind, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people was like, man, this stupidity, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, he just crashed them, he just crashed out, man. I think a lot of that, you know, 4extras, his name is 4extras, he with the business, not to take nothing away from him, but I think a lot of that, you know, he was on camera, you know, he was giving a show, you know, he was going off, you know what I'm saying? Like he was putting, you know what I'm saying, extras, you know what I'm saying, on his name. His name is 4extras, so he's an extra dude, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying, like I have a homie that's just like 4extras, but his name is not extras, you know what I'm saying? His name, you know, I'm not gonna even say his name, but I got a homie that's just like that. Every time he tell a story, or, you know what I'm saying, he creates a story, or, you know what I'm saying, he's describing a story, anything, it's just like, it's gonna be a 10 on the 2, for sure, for sure. You're gonna get a good laugh out of it. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have you doubling over in laughter, man. You gonna just be like, man, you know it's a good time when you see him, and you know he's gonna put the 10 on the 2. So like, you know, we all been there, you know what I'm saying, that county jail catching them fades, you feel me? That ain't nothing, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? We all been there, whether you been through camp, juvenile hall, you know, wherever you been, you in car phase, you ran into dudes who's supposed to be the opposing side of your enemy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So if any, you know, I want to hear from 4extras though, you know, regardless of the audio he dropped from Skip Townsend, I would like to hear this from 4extras mouth, you know what I'm saying? Like how he elaborate on this, you know, is there any truth to this, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like, let him tell it. Every time he was in there, you know, he was acting a fool, he was tripping, he was giving no passes, he was on everything. And I can remember a time in my career where I was tripping on stuff, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't giving no passes, I was beating dudes down unless you was littler than me or something like that, you feel me? Now that's where I differ from where a lot of people, even though they be like, oh, it don't matter the size, you know, you gang bang this and that, you know. If I knew it was like for sure easy win, like, man, I'm not even about to like indulge in it unless you just own that, unless you make me trip and make me get on you. And then of course, you know, I'm gonna handle my business, you feel me? But what I would like to say as far as the 10 fade thing, for me, I kind of like wanted to know who those 10 dudes was. Always wanted to know, because even me, I'm not about to let nobody give me no 10 fades. And just the type of banger I am, and like the grace, you know what I'm saying, like you carry with this tripping, I'm not about to call 10 dudes out, let alone let somebody give me 10 fades. That's just not about to happen, because like once we get past like 2 and certain things like that, I'm like getting in blow up stage. Like, oh y'all want to play it like that? Well, we gonna play it on my terms. I'm not gonna never play it on your terms. But me just going in the dorm, and I'm with all the BS bullshit that you can think of, you know what I'm saying, talk about, you know what I'm saying, count about or whatever. I've been on all that and been with all that. And it's just like, bro, you know, I'm not going in no dorm tripping, talking about give me everybody, you feel me? I'm getting on the first ones that hop out there, like the first 2 that hop out there, anything after that, like, you feel me, like we gonna turn it into something else, because y'all doing too much and trying to flex y'all muscle, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, if anybody ever came in my dorm talking about, hey, I need all 10 of y'all, like, we ain't going for that. Like, you trying to show out like that, that's gonna get you packed out, all type of stuff. Like, that's just how that's gonna go, man. It's like, man, you better take your 2 or 1 and go on about your business, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what you own, how strong you think you is. I'm saying, if you just like that, you Hercules, you feel me? Well, we gonna give you this Hercules special. But shout out to my boy Spody face, you know what I'm saying? And free extras too, you feel me? They say they in there on the 2000 floor, you feel me? And you know, he might have had enough, you feel me? Like once you get out here and you get to start living, you get to start seeing things and you traveling and you have it your way, like I said, who wants to be in jail and keep on doing jail? I don't care what he get on that mic and say. And he ain't been out here, you know what I'm saying, getting cash, getting these checks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He been having it his way, you feel me? He want to sleep in his bunk at home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised that, you know, he in there probably making a safe haven for the non-affiliates. Like, man, I messed up when I did this. And I'm pretty sure that Sporty Face, you know what I'm saying, Big Cuzzo is a big part of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Sporty Face, you know what I'm saying, he was already there. Like, look, Cuzzo, this what it is. This how we going. And 4extras probably was like, man, you know what, Cuzzo? Yeah, you right, man. I'm just trying to hurry up and get up out of here. I'm not trying to have no infractions when I go to court. You feel me? Like, man, look, I've been in here, you know, and all this stuff. But, I just think the Bible study thing, I just gotta keep it real. Y'all know how we do it on Hefe channel. I don't care who say what and how who feel. The Bible stuff, you feel me? Like, I just think that's kind of like over the top, you know what I'm saying? But it's not for me to differ how a person use religion. But you know, that stuff I used to do in juvenile hall. I used to get in trouble, and I go pray, you feel me, try to go to Protestant service, Christian service and stuff like that, and ask God to let me out and like, look, I ain't gonna do nothing wrong this time, God. You know, when I got out there, I said this the last time type situation. At this time, man, you know, we gotta be like more spiritual and more mindful of these warfare games and like be for real with this, because like if that's how you're gonna be in there on that, then you got to come out here to this outside, you know, and carry on with it. Like, you know, if you gonna push that narrative in there, you feel me, don't grab that Bible, but just be prayed up, you feel me? You can grab it and like quote some scriptures for self, and like, and who am I to say don't go to Bible study? You can't go to Bible study, but like I've just said, don't use that as a tool or as a get out of jail free card. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you're gonna be on, then, you know, come out here, you know, and be on the same thing. You feel me? Lead Bible study when you go out here, go to church when you get out here. And ain't necessarily got to be with the homies or enemies, you know, just with family, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So, like I said, that's not over the top, you feel me? I don't think that's over the top, you feel me? Like, I just think my boy was out here, you know, he was just telling his story, you know what I'm saying, and amongst the fame, you know, while the cameras was on, he was getting his 15 minutes of fame or 15 seconds of fame, you feel me? And he was putting it on thick, you know, like this how I go. But, you know, shout out to him if he found that growth spurt and that time, you know what I'm saying, in his short time, you know what I'm saying, from the things and accolades he been getting and job opportunities that's been presented to him, you know what I'm saying, shout out to him, you know, and freedom, guys. But it's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail.
Gate, I ain't social media built, and I vouch for my motherfucking self. True street nigga, good in every hood, a little book, smart, extensive vocabulary capacity, and a lot of common sense. 5% fuck nigga, 95% solid nigga. Therefore, if you claiming you 100, you's a goddamn lie. Why? Cause I'm the realest nigga I know.